Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Agents of Chaos Gaming, where order comes to die and chaos reigns. I am Crunch, and welcome back to Attack on Titan, Wings of Freedom. Last time, as Mikasa, we protected Eren and plugged the hole in the wall in Trost. This time, we are actually jumping over to what the Scout Regiment was doing while the Trost incident was going down. And I recorded this part at the end of the last episode, so I get to skip all this. I forgot when they do the whole chapter things, like, it will force you to replay the cutscenes. So I could have actually ended my episode on the results screen from the end of the last mission and just cut from there, but anyway. So, one thing that we did pick up was, or I should say unlocked now, is Fortification. So what Fortification does is basically you take one item that you want to fortify, like these, and you can add another item to it, and it fortifies it. It makes it a little bit better. So basically it's a way to make use of like old equipment if you have like a bunch of gear hanging around that you don't want to do anything with anymore. And it does not appear that I should say, I do believe that the quality of the material that you use does have effect on just like how many points it goes up, like for the pluses and stuff. So like right now it says +1 on there, but I think if you use like higher quality stuff, it will go up a bit. Is there any new developments here? Nope, just same old stuff. This is more what I'm interested in. Can I actually modify these? The answer is yes, I can. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade our gear a bit. There we go, much better. And I do believe we also unlocked a new horse, but we don't have any way to buy that right now. Yeah, nothing we can really do here. Alright, so as I said in the end of the last episode, we are playing as Levi, and he is basically an entire army to himself. Basically, think Mikasa, but on crack. And there is reasons for that. Also, this lovely little lady here is Petra. Yep, let's rock and roll. Levi. 10th in the Scout Regiment. He leads the Special Operations Squad. Humanity's strongest soldier. Well, that's not exactly a stretch of the imagination. It really isn't. Alright, so as I mentioned before, okay, that didn't go the way I wanted. When we were looking at skills last time, he has a rotating slash. When it actually builds up momentum, it hits so much harder. Like that. Takes a bit of time to get used to doing that, but it is a lot of fun to do. Alright, so we're on a timer to kill all these titans, so let's not waste any time here. Let's get straight to it. Also, we got ourselves a nice new area now. I mean, we're still in a town of sorts, but it is not the same generic cities like we've been bouncing around for the last like little bit. And one of the squad needs help, which is hilarious to think about considering this is Levi's handpicked elite squadron. I think they wouldn't need help with anything, but you know. Oh yeah, Levi's one of those characters where like In other modes where you can have just like random people showing up and needing assistance, Levi is one of those characters that can pop up and it's just like, why do you need help? You literally can murder anything you want on your own. How are you struggling with anything? It's so funny. Because it doesn't make any sense at all. It's just... Yeah, I know it's just like a video gaming thing, which is kind of funny to think about. Like, yes, humanity's greatest soldier needs assistance. Okay, sure. So I feel like these like other style of city to bounce around in just because like the layout's different. Also, the person throwing up the smoke signal right now is another character who I find very difficult to believe needing assistance with anything. Because that is Mike. And in the series, he's actually touted as like the second strongest next behind Levi. So, which I would actually completely believe that. Which also, again, begs the question of why do you need help? Like, what are you struggling with? Also, yeah, for some reason Mike just has a really super powerful nose that can smell Titans from like miles away, and also he can use it to like tell if people are lying or something. It's a really weird scene in the anime. You see him like sniffing Eren to get a idea of what kind of person Eren is. It's very goofy, but you know, sometimes you need some goof in your serious anime about people being eaten alive by naked giants. Yes, I'm probably being slightly wasteful by doing this just because I want to get all the gas I can. I'm just getting tired of running out of gas all the time. And here we have Erwin, probably one of the coolest characters in this franchise. Also, I should point out, Erwin in the dub is voiced by J. Michael Tatum, and it is probably one of the best performances I've ever seen that man put on. Oh, trust me, I did. I made sure to resupply. No, we most certainly will not ignore that. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one, and then I will look at the smoke signal. The way Levi talks is hilarious. Alright, so while that other Titan is kind of milling around in the middle, we'll go and see this guy over here. This is Ordo. Or Oruo. I don't know, the way to say his name is weird. Give me your leg. I want your shinies. There we go. Now we'll go and kill the guy in the middle. There we go. And that's Gunther over there. That is actually the last of Levi's special squad. Ah, yes. Now we're starting to get into one of the more interesting mechanics. The defensive part mechanic. I don't think either of these Titans had one, but... Oh, the other Titan died. Wow. So yeah, Levi's squad is made up of 4 people. Petra, Gunther, Oro, and Eld. Ah, here we go, yeah. So this guy here, as you can see, if you want to go at his nape, you actually have to target it, or you have to take out his arms. Kind of an interesting mechanic. Adds a little extra challenge to some of these encounters. If I remember correctly, some of them are like, hey, take out their legs, which is weird. It doesn't make any sense. And now Hanji's on the field. And we got more Titans. Oh yeah, by the way, Hanji's like second best character ever. Like, I love characters that are like her, who are just like portrayed as like manic and nuts. And she is a definite manically nuts kind of character, and I love her for it. Plus her VA and like both dub and sub, you can tell they're just having a complete and utter just ball of a time playing that character. Because like most of the time, like they're very serious because, you know, because of the world that they live in, you know, you kind of have to be pretty serious. But then there's other times where they just get absolutely crazy in like different ways, and it's so entertaining to watch. Like, if you're watching this series and you have not seen Attack on Titan, I implore you, please do. It is just a journey and a half, and it is one that I think a lot of people should take. Alright, our final subjugation target. Big toes. More toes. A lot of muscle on this guy. Oh my gosh, he is so angry. Did I take out like 2 Titan legs in one shot? What the heck happened there? Titans are intersecting with each other. I mean, I wasn't trying to focus on that Titan. Of course I wasn't focusing on that part. Oh yeah, this guy's got defensive parts. Oi! Stay down, jackass. Alright, going for the battle signal. Oh, I wish he could multi-attack. Okay, I can't get that arm. Come on. Also, I love how you go out of, like, bounds. It just, like, throws you back onto the map. Alright, Nape is open. Let's go. Damn. Efficient subjugation. Well, can't nail them all. Yeah, we're the best. I mean, you are a fool. That's Oro. Yep, here he goes with the nose. Only you would say sadly. So we're the badasses. Yeah, Hanji's whole thing is that she's basically a Titan fangirl. She's a scientist, so she wants to study every aspect she can about them. New materials, and Levi has now acquired chain attack. So yeah, he has the same maneuver as Mikasa. He just doesn't start with it, but you don't go for long without it, thankfully. So many body destruction part rewards. See, that's why you go. That's why you take the time to do that, because you never know. You could even get rare metal.
Yare.
Alright, so we now have ourselves a big old supply base. And as you might notice, there's a new icon on the map over next to the exclamation point. So, and I'm actually going to go over here and show off what this is. So survey missions are actually side quests. Basically, they are completely optional. You don't have to do them. Actually, I lied. They're not entirely optional. There is something that unlocks the more that you do those, which will come into play later on. But basically, they're just little side quests. You go on them, and then when you clear them, you get like some reward. Basically, they're like regular missions, except there's no plot involved. And also, because we have new ward horses, I'm going to go ahead and take this one, the Dark Bay. And I'm going to equip the Dark Bay. Because, yeah, horses are important in, for this part of the game. Also, can I do any equipment modification? I can actually, I can upgrade. Can't upgrade this because I need some more rare metal, but looks like I can do some parts of this. Oh yeah, one thing that's like a subtle detail is that the more you upgrade your gear, it starts looking shinier and less dingy. So like if you stand So like if you're standing next to someone that has just like standard basic gear, you don't really like. It's a very subtle difference, but it's still there. Later on, you'll be able to like just straight up tell. It's like, oh, that's different looking. Anyway, but that'll do it for now. So, one thing which I might end up doing in between missions, just because I feel like it's going to be very boring to try and do them all on video, is I'll probably run a ton of those survey missions off camera. So, in between missions, Levi might suddenly jump and level, or his gear might suddenly become better. But we'll see. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time as we will continue on in our adventures in the with the Survey Corps. So stay tuned for that. See you guys next time.